today's video we are going to see about unit 7, that is company accounts. So I'll tell you what are the specific items which we are going to learn in this company accounts. It's going to be first of all shares. So in shares we're going to learn about preference shares and equity shares. So when I tell you the word share itself, you would have come to know that this is going to deal with the trading in stock exchange. Since we just now finished the chapter on stock exchange, I think how trade happens on stock exchange will be clear with you. So how these shares are going to be dealt with in stock exchange, how are they going to be sold, what is the process of selling these shares in a stock exchange, are going to be dealt with in company accounts in the accounting format or in the accounts point of view. What kind of entries are given by the company, what kind of ways in which the company have sold the shares is going to be dealt with in company accounts. Let me first tell you what is the process of issue of shares before going into what are the types of shares and how are they going to be issued and all. So process of issue of shares, for you all to easily understand, I have compared it with your college admission. So that is very easy to understand because you will be facing it in your near future, right? So the steps I have compared it with your college admission, so I will show you, and likewise I will give you the entry, that is in this company accounts you will be giving journal entries to record the issue of shares. First one is receipt of application money. So when you join inside a college, what is the first thing you will go and do? You will go and pay application money and get your prospectus of the college. Likewise, in a stock exchange, an investor will first approach the stock exchange and pay the application money and get the prospectus. So that is what is receipt of application money. So for that you have a journal entry to be passed. So when you're going to pay in money to the company and get a prospectus, from the company's point of view, bank or cash is going to come inside. So bank account data. 2, what is he going to give you? He's going to give you his application. So share application. So all these entries will be on the basis or from the point of view of the company. So share application account. So this is the first entry. Secondly, it's going to be transfer of application money into the capital. So all of this process takes place for creating capital to the company. So he has to transfer this application money into his capital account. Likewise, if you see in a college, as soon as he receives the money, your application money, he will put it into the college application account or his college account. So likewise, the company is going to transfer this into his share capital account. So the entry for it will be share application account data to share capital account. So if you just compare the two entries, share application was in the credit, now it has come to the debit, right? So likewise you can also remember these entries. So next is for the allotment money being due. So after you have applied for your courses from the prospectus which you bought, he has to allot you the course, that is the college has to allot you the course. So he will prepare a set of lists for the students to whom the courses are going to be allotted. So those students are supposed to come in for the interview and pay in their first set of installments saying as allotment money, or the seat has been allotted, and they will get fees for that allotment. So likewise in the company also, this allotment will be done, the same procedure. So after they get the application and the form for the application from the investor, the company will wait for the allotment money. That is, the company will prepare the list of investors, contact them and ask them to come and pay the allotment money, saying that the share has been allotted to them. So for this allotment, that is, this money has to come in from the investor yet. So it is allotment money due. So it is going to be share allotment account data to share capital. So this allotment money also must be credited to the capital account. So here we are using share allotment and share capital. So the fourth process, if you see, receipt of allotment money. As soon as they call you up from the college that your seat has been allotted, you will take a percentage of money, or you will take a particular amount of installment to pay it to the college. So here you are going to pay the money into the college for the seat allotted to you. Likewise, here the investor, after contacting him for the allotment, the investor will pay the allotment money to the company. So the journal entry for it is bank account data to share allotment account. So bank account, because the investor pays in the money into the capital, for the capital or for the seat allotted. So bank account data to, it is being received for the share allotment. So share allotment account. Here the description, or here the process may split. Certain of them will pay it in lump sum while getting the application itself. Certain of them will pay it in installments. So when it is going to be installments, there is a further 2 more steps for you to finish with the installment. If you're going to pay it in lump sum, you can pay it either with application, or you can complete your investment in share allotment. So here I'm going to consider that they're going to pay it in next installments. So let's go to the next step. First call money due, that is, you have got the seat, you have paid for the allotment in the college, and now you are going to college regularly, and next you have to pay in your semester fees for your education. So the first call money or the first semester fees will be collected from you. So for that, the first semester fees will be due for the college, that is, they will call you to pay the semester fees. So let's consider it as due. Likewise, for the investor, they will call them, if they are opting for an installment basis, they will call them to pay their first call money. So it is first call money due. So share first call account data to share capital, because the call money has to be credited to the capital, or it has been created to increase the capital, but the capital is going to be increased in installments. Now, so the next is going to be a receipt of the call money. So the investor goes and pays in the first call after being called for. So bank account data to share first call. Next is your second call. So next they are going to call in for the next set of installments. So it's going to be second call money due. So after they call, it is still due, you have not paid in your second call. So share second call account data to share capital. Next you are going to pay in your second call. So next is your second call, which is being received. So when you are receiving, it's going to be bank account data to share second call. So next, if they're going to continue with it, they're gonna continue or as third call, or they can wind up as final call. So in a problem, you may have first call and they can wind up with it itself, or you may have second call and they can wind up with it, or you may have a final call also. So it depends on the installment basis on which the investor has opted. So next, it was the final call money due from the investor. So share final call account data to share capital. Then we are going to receive the call money from the investor. So bank account data to share final call. So these are the 10 steps which is being given for you for the issue and receipt of shares.